Namaskar to all traders and welcome. So today in this video I'll be talking about the best instant funding that I find in this Propfirm industry. I've been getting a lot of questions to make a video on which instant funding is the best as per me. So I will be showing you that thing, and in this video I'll show the reason as well why I feel this is the best instant funding in the Propfirm industry till now, and I'll show you with the basic comparison and basic mathematical analysis. Before moving ahead, please understand this is not a sponsored video. All the information that I'm going to share here, it will be completely unbiased. I'll also share the pros and cons that come along with that kind of funding. Now, the main advantage of instant funding is that you do not have to appear any challenge, you do not have to pass any challenge. As soon as you pay the fee and make the account, you get a live account or any kind of simulated account in which whatever the profit that you generate, you receive the profit split from the beginning itself without having to appear any lengthy challenge. Now, the main disadvantage of such kind of funding is whatever the fees that you are paying to get the account, they will allow you to lose near around that only. Say for example, to get one account, you paid $100 as a fees, then they will, in the beginning, they will allow you to lose near around like 110 or 120, near around like that only. So you are only getting an extra amount of $10 or $20 something. So that is the main disadvantage of instant funding. Now this thing becomes a very important factor when you are comparing one Propfirm that is providing instant funding with the other Propfirm that as well providing the instant funding. So I'll show you the comparison of the popular Propfirms out here who provides instant funding. Okay, I'm going to take the example of 3 Propfirms versus 5%ers. They provide instant funding. It's known as hyper growth program. It's an instant funding program. So what happens here, whatever the amount that you are applying for, you will get a half of that amount in the beginning. Say for example, you got this package, $20,000 package, and during the initial stage you will receive a $10,000 account. So here the stop out level, that is maximum loss that they are allowing, is 6%. That is $600, right? From the 10,000, it's 6% is $600. Now the fees that you are paying here, one time fee that you are paying here is $450. So $450 you are paying, and they are allowing you to lose a $600. So if you make the ratio, then it will come around 600 divided by 450, that is 1.33. So they are allowing you to lose 1.33 times the fees that you are paying. Now similarly, let's check on other Propfirm, that is Funded Trading Plus. This as well provides instant funding, known as a master trader program. Now say for example, you are getting a 100k account. So now the loss, maximum loss, which is important, maximum loss that they are allowing is maximum simulated loss, that is 5%. That is $5,000. Now $5,000 they are allowing you to lose, and the starting capital that you have to pay, the fees that you have to pay is $4,500. So you are paying $4,500 and they are allowing you to lose only $5,000. Now if you take the ratio of that thing, it will come around 1.11. 5,000 divided by 4,500, it comes 1.11. So it means that whatever the fees that you are paying, they will allow you to lose 1.11 times of that fees. So that is the thing out here. Now the last Propfirm that I said, like I find the best instant funding, so it is Finotive Funding. Now in Finotive Funding, what happens, say for example, like it's not showing here, they have the challenge account as well, which you can get if in case if you want. But this instant funding, they have a really competitive instant funding. Say for example, let me just show you the fees that you have to pay in order to get the instant funding. So instant funding is standard account. Now say for example, you are getting a 100k account, you will need to pay one time fee of $2,100. $2,100 you have to pay in order to get a 100k account. Now the maximum loss that they are allowing is 8%. It is fixed and static type of drawdown. So 8% that they are allowing, that is 100,000. 8% of 100,000 is 8,000. Now if we check here, you are paying $2,100 and they are allowing you to lose a $8,000. Now if you take out the ratio, it comes 8,000 divided by 2,100, that is 3.8. Now it means whatever the fees that you are paying, they will allow you to lose 3.8 times of that. Now like it obviously describes that like they are allowing you a huge loss on the fees that you are paying in case of instant funding as well. Now this is one factor, one of the important factor, like why it is the best instant funding. Now let's look at the programs that they have. They have two types of instant funding program. One is standard and other is aggressive. Now before, what they used to have some kind of target, withdrawal target, like you have to gain a 2.5% target, then only you will be able to withdraw. Now these days they don't have the withdrawal target. You can withdraw as less as $25. $25 is the minimum, so you can withdraw as less as that amount. So there is no withdrawal target and you can withdraw on a weekly basis. They have a 8% equity drawdown. It is fixed and static type of drawdown. It will be remain fixed in the initial balance itself, 100,000, 8,000. It will be remain at 92,000 throughout your trading period. They have a daily drawdown of 5%, profit split starting at 5%, and like it will scale depending on the scaling condition. Like it can scale up to 75%, and if you use the coupon, then you can get a profit split 5% extra on that. Now they have some responsible trading policy as well. Now if we check here, the responsible trading policy is you cannot risk 100% or more of your drawdown limits at any given time. Like all included, you cannot risk more than 100% at any given time of the drawdown that you have. Now next is risking 50% or more of your drawdown limit on individual trades. You cannot risk more than 50% on individual trades. That's what they are saying, or in a same instrument. That is 50% means like you cannot risk like the maximum loss that you have in a day is 5%. So like you cannot risk more than a 2.5% at that point of time in a single instrument at any time. And this as well, you cannot risking 100% means you cannot risk more than 5%, like 5% or like more than that you cannot risk at any given time. Now third number of trading responsible is like that policy is they have like you have to use the stop loss. That is mandatory. You have to put a stop loss within 60 seconds after you place a trade. So that is the thing. Now before, they used to have like one disadvantage, that was like they used to have a 90 days rule, 90 days account duration. So 90 days only you can use the account with the fees that you have paid. After that you have to renew again account, like in case if you are not in positive. So that was the thing out there. Now these days they have removed that as well. Now it's unlimited time. As you pay the account fees, you get an unlimited time of account. So that is the good thing out here. Now if you look at the aggressive, it's same model, but they have a little bit of like a higher drawdown here. 8% extra drawdown is here. Instead of 8%, they have a, in aggressive they have a 16% equity drawdown and 10% is the daily drawdown, and profit split as well. It starts from 60% and it can go up to like I'll show you that thing in the scaling plan when I will discussing about that thing. And they have the responsible trading policy here as well. It's same responsible trading policy. These are the three responsible trading policy that I have explained to you before. That is the same responsible trading policy that you have to follow. Now let's look at like which one will be better in case of like which instant funding you should go in case if you decide to go standard or aggressive, which one to go. Now like we will just check with the setup fees to maximum loss that they are allowing. Say for example you are in 100k account, they are allowing you to lose $8,000 divided by 2100, that comes 3.8. Now similarly you can calculate here in 100 in case of aggressive they have a higher price. Now in case of 100k account, in case of aggressive they will allow you to lose a 16%. Now 16,000, that is right, 16,000 divided by, if you do 5280, 16,000 divided by 5280. So the ratio comes 3.03. It as well comes like around 3 times, but like it is bit less compared to the standard model. Now like you can say that like standard model is better, because the thing is the benefits and everything is like all same out here. You get a withdrawal, weekly withdrawal without any target. So those are the things that you can consider, and you can compare this to instant funding that they are providing. Okay, now let's look at their scaling plan, which is not really attractive. I'll let you guys know the reason why I'm saying that thing as well. So say for example you are applying a 100k account, they increase the account size based on the phase wise you are. Based on the phase, they have a different account size for like in order to move from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3, like in order to move from one phase to another phase, you have a different target that you have to gain, then only you will be able to move to that phase. So like different accounts in different phase, and in order to move from your initial account to phase 1, you will have to make a 8% profit in case of standard, 9% profit, 10% profit, 11% profit. In this way you have to make the profit. If you achieve the profit target, and you can request for the scaling of your account. And the main disadvantage out here is that you have to exchange your profit in order to scale up your account. That is the disadvantage out here. In case of aggressive as well, it is the same case, different phase, different account size, and different phase, different target. In order to move to that phase, you have to have a different phase, different target. Now you have to exchange the profit here as well. Now let's see like if it is good to scale up or withdraw your profit and get another account, because you can get the multiple accounts in this Propfirm. So for example, you are getting a 100k account. And in order to move to phase 1, you have to make 8% of profit. If you see here, 8% of profit you will get. If you make 8% of profit and keep that, you have to maintain that 8% in your account. You cannot withdraw that, you have to exchange that profit. So if you keep that, you will get a 170k account. Now let's just do a simple calculation. So for example, you have made a 8% in this 100k account, that is 8,000. Now 8%, you just want to take the withdrawal of that is 8,000. like you will get a profit split. See, if you look at here, different phase have a different profit split. Now initial profit split is 55%. In case if you use the coupon, you will get a 60% of profit split. You get an extra 5% profit split. So say for example, you have used a coupon and you are getting a 60% profit split. Now 8,000, 60% of 8,000 will be 0.6 into 8,000, that is 4,800. So $4,800 you will get in your bank account. Now $4,800 you will get. Now say for example, you have just withdrawn that profit, right? Now you have $4,800. Now again, you can buy a 100k account, multiple account. Now if you want to buy a 100k multiple account, so for that you will need to pay $2,100. Where is the fees? Okay, so for that you will need to pay a $2,100 for this 100k account, standard $2,100. So $2,100 you are paying. So you have a 200k account now, like 100k plus 100k 200k account. Now you receive a 4,800 minus 2,100, that is you still have a 2,700 in your bank account. Now you still have a benefit of 2,700. Not only that, you have a 200k account instead of 170k account now. So like instead of scaling, I would recommend you guys to take the withdrawal, and in case if you want to have a bigger account, then buy another account with the amount that you have withdrawn. So that will be more beneficial in this Propfirm in case if you go for instant funding. Now aggressive as well, same, like you can play around with the figures. If the ratio holds, like you can do the calculation, simple basic calculation that I have showed you. I have given you the idea, so that thing you can do and you can decide yourself which will be suitable for you. Alright traders, this is it for the Finotive funding. Why I find it best, like I have shown you the calculations and all, simple analysis and all. Like if you want me to make a comparison video, a detailed comparison video, that as well I can work on. I'll make a comparison video of different instant funding platforms I'll compare with the Finotive Funding, and you guys will find out like which one is coming best till now. Later on, I don't know what will come on future, but for now, this is the best instant funding you will ever get. Jamtson FX closing the information about the best instant funding platform. Thank you.